Hey guys, I lost the audio for this one, and I'm also very sick, so the audio for this one is just going to be like a voiceover for this episode and the last one. So I hope you guys don't mind that too much. I hope it's really fun. This video, I made a lot of progress, made a good time, and I've seen the jump scare before. It didn't have a lot of audio, but I will definitely express how bad that scared me, and I definitely hope this video goes really good, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alrighty guys, I will see you in the video. Okay. Hey guys, what is up? Nuclear Unicorn here, and we are back. As you can see, my lips are not matching my video up, and of course because I lost the audio to this one for my voice, but I definitely did not want to lose the footage because it was good, and the reaction was very fresh, and I did get jump scared quite a bit, so I didn't want to lose my reaction. The only bad thing is I'm sad you can't hear my scream and my reaction, but I hope you guys still have a fun time. So basically, in this video, this is when I discovered how I was being stupid. I actually went back and looked at my video and seen that I could spot the fence splitting and where I needed to go. So right now you can see I'm just trying to loop around her, and I got hit right there, but I still was able to get around her. Right now, yeah, I'm just trying to basically squeeze right through the fence, so right there, I missed it in the last video. So you see how the music died down is because I believe you're supposed to be chased in there. I hid anyways and healed just in case. Yeah, so this was basically what really, honestly, terrifying part of the game because I was definitely feel like I was being watched, and I was very um, cautious to get caught again because you know how that goes with these kind of games. Like as soon as you think you're safe, you're definitely not. So yeah, as you look around me, there's just a ton of mutilated cows. I really believe that's the word. I hope that's the word. Yeah, it's really mutilated, and they're just poured out. And oh my gosh, when I was like, yeah, of course, taking videos here. And the funny thing is, the video really didn't even say much. It was just talking about how, like, oh yeah, the cows are hung up. It's kind of like common sense, like things happen obvious. But yeah, no doubt they're hung up. Yeah, if you read the subtitles right there, like it just tells you how like it's being hung up, like oh by the Achilles tendon, which not if not if none of you over hunters or know much, but you usually hang things up by the Achilles tendon anyways. And here was like a good way to get right back out. Yeah, it was just crazy how much of this game scared me at this point. I definitely made my progress through here, and of course I got a little lost right here. Like going through all that, it's just disgusting. And there's another type of blood, but and yeah, and there's a headless person right there. And I was like, oh, that's just lovely. And I got lost right here a little bit. I was kind of looking around because I'm looking for that hook, and obviously I'm pretty sure I was like, oh, this has to be the area. You know, the hook's got to be here somewhere, and you know, I definitely understood that. So I was like, okay, so, you know, this has to be the area. So I was going around here, you know, trying not to use too much of my battery because now I'm making progress. Like, from here on out, it really matters. So at first I was like, maybe the hook is something, I had to take one of the hooks or something hanging up. No, and then I was looking to see if maybe there's some batteries around, but there wasn't. So I was like, and then, you know, of course, then I look back here and there's another bandage. And of course, you know, if you get any medical packs, then that's going to go. So you know how that goes, you know. And then I seen the hook. And this part right here started to scare me because I like this one right here. Like I heard the lady, so I was really scared because I'm like, oh, she's got to be here or something, right? So looking around, I don't believe I saw her in here though, but like I believe she was somewhere nearby. I can't exactly remember where though. So like I didn't hear her. Like I thought she was in there. I got really scared at the moment, but I definitely wasn't sure of what to do. Now at that point, now I'm just way more cautious on my way out. So at this point in time, like at least I got the hook, so I know where I'm going. I'm going right back where I was on the way out. But you know that's the bad part is you don't know what's gonna be around the corner waiting for you because obviously she's nearby still. Like I've not escaped around her area yet because you know when you get to those parts where they're not near you, I'm definitely not to that part yet. Excuse me while I take a drink real quick because man, like I am so very ill, so my throat is very parched. And basically, this is what was going on, and I was kind of scared. I was looking around to see if maybe she'd bust through there, do something very obvious, but she didn't, so I just kind of waited for a while. Um, so basically, like, I was just kind of going through this game, going through, the motions, and definitely, this next part really confused me. because I unknown to me, or maybe even, I'm not sure if everyone did this or it was just me, but I completely found and utterly exploited a glitch that myself didn't expect to come across, and it was kind of funny to the fact that I didn't think it was gonna happen. Like out here I was looking for her, thinking she might have come by, but then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna run for it. I was out in the open, didn't see her. I was like, okay, I'm gonna run back for where it was and hope she doesn't catch me, or she's behind me. Hope I can like duck and weave my way back through. Because like now I started hearing her, so I was like, oh crap, let me duck in the grass, trying to avoid her attention still. But yeah, no, I didn't even like realize that that's what was going on right here. So definitely did not make it that far, and my battery's kind of low, which of course worries you like in this kind of game, because when your battery's low and something could go on near you, it's very scary. Apologies. So yeah, definitely like was scared, and then I was like, okay, maybe she's not nearby. So of course I was like, okay, well, if I was like, okay, maybe she's not in the air, maybe she's just still wondering back where she was. But even then, like I said, it's one of those things where I thought maybe if I just dodge and leave around her, I could still avoid her. And I definitely couldn't. Like I was waiting to see if I could hear her. Like I tried using the audio thing to hear her, but she was definitely not nearby. So then I started hearing noises, and I was like, okay, well, maybe she's still out there. So I was trying to creep in the weeds and maybe see if like to avoid her attention, but still nothing. Like she was completely and utterly not in the area at this time, and I was still being cautious just because you never know. So I got up and I decided that it would be a good idea to just kind of look around, and then I found that barrel, which would have been useful beforehand, like being caught and being able to dive in somewhere where I could have escaped. But then I decided, I'm just gonna run and go there, because I knew I was like, I can go around her. So I decided like, let me reload a battery so I have some night vision if she does chase me. So that way I'm not running and it's glitching out on me. So then at this point I'm like looking for her and can't find her anywhere. So here's where the glitch is. I was like, okay, well let me go right back in here, like ducked under here. What the funny part was, I heard her break through something and I wasn't sure where she was. She was right here, and she was supposed to break. She busted open the doors, and I was just sitting there staring at her. Like, I think I glitched her out because of that, because I think you're supposed to run past her. She's supposed to chase you at that point in time. But, I was laughing because I'm just like, well, I don't think this is meant to happen, because I'm just sitting there just looking at her. And I was laughing because then I was like, okay, well, I gotta run past her. Then I ran past her, and she completely and utterly didn't give me a second thought. So I was laughing, and I was like, okay, I guess not, because she's not after me right now at this point in time. So, of course, my next thing was I was going to add the hook. Here's where it got scary, because then she was coming after me. Well, I didn't see there was I thought that was an area where you had on the table. Well, I was like, maybe she won't see me. Right there in front of you, you see where it's glowing is the chain I'm supposed to pull to get out of there. And I was thinking, oh, hey, maybe I can hide here. But she's like V-lines it straight toward me. One hits me. So I was like, okay. So then I realized that, like, okay, maybe I'm just supposed to pull the chain right when I get there, like, right here. So the first thing I do is pull for the chain. And I start pulling it. And then right when I get to here, I just took a dive. And I was like, okay, just get under there. And this part scared me because she grabbed me back. And I was just like, kick her. Yeah, got her right in the face. Right, and then that's when I knew I was safe from her, but I was worried she would still follow me. And then now, so now I was like, okay, so at this point I was like, I'm just going to run it. So at this time, I was like, I got to get to the mine. And I got to figure out where I'm going. So I'm just kind of running just to get away from her as far as possible, because I wasn't sure. And that scared me, because I was like, what hit me? I hit a cactus. Funny. A little bit of a jump scare to me. That wasn't meant to be a jump scare. And right here I got really confused, but I figured out a way. So I was going up here, and I didn't say that there's a hole right above the doorway, but I was like, okay, the door's locked, maybe I need a key, or maybe I'm going the wrong way. Looking around, there was nothing, so I was like, okay, so I definitely got to go around. And then all of a sudden I noticed the note, and I'm like, oh, okay, so let me read the note. So if you guys want to go ahead and take time reading the note, you can go ahead. I zoom in for you to read it. Like I zoom in and then I go pull up my camera because that way I'm not wasting my battery to read it. So like right up here, like I pretty much read it, and it's very hard to read because it wasn't cursive, but it's pretty much um it's basically not saying that like killing the kids was not bad because it's just like you're just preventing anything bad from happening by killing it. So it's basically justifying his decisions and justifying the woman who killed the kid. And it's pretty horrific still. But if you guys want to read it, I'll wait until it's done so you guys can go ahead and read that without me needing to talk into your ear. So there you have it. That's more of an in-depth description of Matt's thought process, which was sick to begin with, and it's just even more sick knowing that that's the way he thinks. So yeah, it's still pretty bad. So yeah, basically like this is just how it goes, and yeah, that's pretty much what goes on. Then I looked up and I was like, I was kind of trying to figure out. I'm like, okay, it has to be the door. Looking around and I was like, oh look, there's a hole. I was like, wonder if I can jump up in there. And this right here just definitely got me. I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? And then I realized like, oh wait, I'm back into my memories, and that's when this got a little bit more interesting as well.
Wake up. Still here.
So as soon as I opened this, I was so sketchy. I'm like, yeet, I don't want to be here, because long dark hallways and like my, oh man, my night vision was not working as good as possible. So of course I back up from the screen because it was like I'm a scaredy cat. So when I did that, I was just like, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk past that. So I did, and so I walked in, and I seen that, and it looked, the flag scared me. The flag just completely and utterly scared me and what I was doing. Here's like the hangman thing is kind of going through, and I was like laughing because like I actually saw the hangman thing before it solves it itself, and it's really funny because like I took time to write it down on paper. That got me really too because I jumped so hard. I actually just barely jumped it again, when even because I had forgotten about that part. So it definitely got me. Yeah, so definitely this was definitely a different scare and a different type of game. This part definitely was very sketchy. Like I hate long hallways, and as you can see, I'm definitely like running between the hallways, just trying to basically just get out of there, which is really insane due to the fact of like how it was like just a long dark hallways are just not a thing I'm a fan of, and definitely like the wonky thing was getting to me. But it was definitely a fun game, and like reloading batteries, I reloaded them quite a lot more often than I probably should have. Only due to the fact that I honestly did not want all that to work, and this was really hard too, because every time I kept hitting X, I kept trying to interact with the TV. I was trying to get the battery, so if I kept hitting X to interact, I'm not gonna get the battery. It was getting really annoying, and then finally I got it. I'm sorry about that. I got just anything. Yeah. Basically, You start to get a little quiet, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying not to wake certain people who are sleeping, so my voice is a little more whispery. But I'll try to make it a little louder so you guys can still hear me. Yeah, and this voice right here scared me because like there's blood, and then like some random hangman thing. Like I actually man, I'm so stupid. Like I actually solved the hangman thing, but you're supposed to solve it in game, which is weird. But yeah, I actually did try to solve it in game, which I don't understand why. It was pretty funny because like I actually got like pencil and like paper and was solving it out. Um, yeah, I remember because I was getting my teeth and all that down this part because I didn't want to go back down here, but I did. What was I trying to? There was this bubbly part here. Um, yeah, yeah, I entered the wrong room and I was super confused. I thought I was going the wrong way. But the reality was I was just doing what I was doing. I was just being dumb. And then of course, I decided maybe it was here, and I was wrong. I was definitely waiting for something to be right back behind me. And then I ran back to the middle because I didn't know any better. Like, yeah, I did a lot of running around because this part definitely confused me. And then I thought about it, and I definitely realized right here that, oh hey, maybe I went in the wrong room. So I went past this room, and then this was the one room I was just in. So I went past that, and there's my room right here. And this is where the room scared me when there was the apparition behind the door. That one totally caught me off guard. And then right here. So this is where like I legitly like paper and like started to jot down notes. I was like, hold on, I'm going to solve this because at first I thought maybe I had to put the paper up to it.
Do I get out of here?
So I sat there and I was legitly like, oh hey, I think I'm supposed to solve it and then do something with the word, like maybe type it in as a password or type it in something. When reality was, like, legitly, I'm up behind me, and what's giving me this entire room of light is a projector. And you think I would have guessed that, oh hey, it's a see-through piece of paper. Maybe, just maybe it's projecting, it's a projector paper. But no, instead I was, being very, very difficult with this entire situation. I made it like 1,000 times harder than it needed to be. I sat there and I just kept pausing the game and making sure nothing happened to me while I was doing this, so I could figure it out. We kept turning it, and finally I was just like, oh, the word is unforgivable, and I realized that, oh yeah, no, I haven't figured that out yet. I was trying to use the light to see the letters. Like every time I looked, yeah, like I'm literally using a projector screen light to try to figure out the words. Ah, God. Looking back at this, I really could have easily avoided this one. Yeah, like I was definitely trying to pick up on that, and I wrote down the letters, and I was trying to put together the puzzle piece by piece. So it was definitely really obvious what I was supposed to do with it. So I sat there and I was, excuse me, I was solving it out word for word, and it turns out it was just like the door was just unforgivable, and I was just like, oh, great, what's unforgivable, um, and I'm trying to piece the story together. I think it's like Jessica is a friend of hers, hung herself. But the reason is weird. There seems to be like a certain man that is involved. I don't know if it's the teacher, because it's shown in the school a lot. So I'm not sure if it's trying to say it was during school time or if it was like something like that. So Yeah, like see right there, it shows the projector. I believe I didn't notice that before. Also,
Letters. No,
the
my
letters
gosh.
aren't lining up. Yeah, like right here was super funny because I had just barely not pushed it far enough, so like I got it to where like the letters lined up, but not completely. Only I thought I was just supposed to get like just about perfect. So I was like, oh hey, look, and I like look up right up to it, and the letters were like just practically like right there. I was like, oh look, perfect. And also, I was like, wait, I don't think I pushed it all the way. So I went back and pushed it just a little bit further,
Unforgivable.
and that's when I found the word. And I was just like, oh great,
I'm sorry.
and I'm like, oh yeah, that's terrifying. Oh, and then here is like one of my favorite parts. I got so terrified. So I went back here and I reloaded. I always close doors behind me because like in any LS game, it's just a good habit to get into. I was just trying to see how many batteries and all that had. I think I didn't have many to any at all batteries left. So then I knew I came down here and I was like, okay, so this area's new. And then um, I like, oh, this part really freaked me out. So I was sitting there and all of a sudden like I started seeing like hands and all that stuff and I was like, whoa, what the crap? And all of a sudden that flew past me. So I started to go back and all of a sudden that's when these started to slam. So I decided to hide in them and I wasn't sure what exactly was going to happen. But they just kept slamming and the noise was getting louder. And I didn't like that, so I was just gonna like, I'll just wait this out and see if it's not gonna stop. If I have to go somewhere, like they're just trying to jolt me, and I was just like, okay, so I'll just kind of just relax and just give it a second, and then it instantly died down, and I gave it false hope because I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm good, and then right here, scared the living hell out of me. If you look back there, you can see my face. Like I jumped super hard because like I did not expect that right there. And then right there, I was trying to jump up there because I realized I needed to get there. Yeah, first thing I did was close that door. 'Cause I didn't trust that at all anymore. So I just grabbed the cart and I decided to head on up. Sorry guys, I am still very sick. And yeah, anyways, then I was starting to crawl through the vents again. And it looks very familiar to like how I was the first, when I was crawling through the first time. The tongue was getting me and I was, yeah, that scared me. And then who would have thunk it? I'm out of mind. And then here, I've basically just kind of like saying like how I started. You're just traveling through, kind of just going through the motions. And there's a bridge, and of course, obviously, like that's the bridge I'm supposed to go. But it wasn't a smart idea thinking about it now that he wanted to travel on the bridge to straight to where they were at. Because I mean, like if that's the only bridge, that's obviously the path they're taking. And it was kind of obvious that like you know what I'm saying, that probably wouldn't be a good idea to just go straight where they were. But I was like, whatever. I also found something that was a little hidden, and I was kind of proud of myself. Actually, was able to find something a little bit more hidden and secret, kind of like the battery under the TV. It was kind of nice just to see something that was not exactly in front of me, and makes you feel a little good about yourself, like you were doing good. So I came here, and I was like, huh, I wonder if there's anything behind me. And I noticed there's a little bit of an area right there, so I went back there and found a note and a battery. So I was really happy. And if you guys want to read the note, I'll be quiet so you guys can read the note for a little bit, and then I'll start talking again when we get back. So, alright, hope you guys just enjoy reading the letter. I hope you guys found that letter about as enjoyable as I did, because I thought it was hilarious. Mostly not because what it was saying, because what it was saying was very sad, but just because its spelling. I was laughing the entire time I was reading it because its spelling was so bad that I was saying it just the way it was spelled, and I couldn't stop myself from laughing a little bit because it was utterly ridiculous. But yeah, I was throwing off jokes, and then also there was like bugs flying everywhere, like locusts. It was like a plague of locusts, and coming from that one area. So I was like, oh, I wonder what's going
I
on.
don't know how many of them got in my mouth. The skin won't stop itching. They're trying to lift me up.
Yeah, like I was ready to read that. I was very curious because I was seeing what was gonna happen, and then this happened right here. That caught me off guard. Yeah, of course, like you know how that one goes. Walking a tightrope, but also like you get off balance and fall. I honestly thought it was like he's gonna be like impaled or something. I was like, yeah, this sounds like a bunch of stuff's breaking. Like, oh, I'm sure, I'm fine. I'm sure he's all good. Nothing's really bad with him. Yeah, then these guys are sitting there talking, and then apparently something happened to these guys. And these guys died. I don't know who this guy is right here, but he obviously doesn't like whoever those people were. I thought he was gonna come over and find me, but nah, not at all. So all I know is he seems like he's gonna be another little bit of a boss to have to work my way around. But all I know is I was hanging upside down on a tree for a little bit and trying to find my way down. So here I just got myself down, and then I ended up traveling a little ways through here before finally I was like calling it quits because it seemed like it was leading up to something pretty interesting and thick. And like, there's this guy right here. And of course I was laughing because like, oh, of course I can hide in a log. It didn't seem like a very good place to hide at the time. So what I was doing is I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go head downstream because it seemed like where it wanted me to go, but I couldn't really tell. There wasn't really a path. So finding our way through here was a little difficult, but still fine. It was still having a good time. And then I knew it was going the right way here when it was telling me to crouch down. So after that, I just kind of started to get to the point where I was just running around, but I was being cautious not to be straight up in the middle of the road in case anything was crawling by where I could kind of get around. And then there was this guy dead with a note, so I just picked that up, and the battery that was with him, because I definitely was low on those. And then also there was a tightroping spot right here. And from here, I think here is about right, but I said that was good. Also, there was a little bit of a weird audio thing going on. And yeah, right here, I think is where I finally said quits. So anyways, guys, if you guys want to get any more updates on my channel, you can follow my Twitter in the description below. If you guys like my channel, like and subscribe it. And anyways, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.